So, if anyone doesn't see it, or anyone doesn't say it, it is downright egregious what is being done to Mayor Rudolph Giuliani, the very man who has transformed the city of New York. And the same thing would have been done to Trump if he didn't have the American people behind him and if he didn't have the money to fight them. Now, these are two people, Trump and Giuliani, who actually literally transformed the face and landscape of New York City. Giuliani transformed the criminal landscape. Trump literally transformed the physical landscape, but they ended up on the wrong side, quote unquote, wrong side of the political aisle. And some vicious, very vicious people in the world decided that these two men have to be destroyed because they are challenging principalities and powers of darkness. Just imagine an 80-year-old Giuliani, after all this man has done for New York City, is actually having $148 million judgment hanging over his head. Hanging over his head because he said something in a politically charged climate and is accused of defamation. Now, in this, there's a warning for people. A lot of people, and I know that a lot of people, good-intentioned people, who are trying to educate the masses of people, who are trying to challenge woke and socialist marxist proponents. Now, you have to understand that they are going to come for you. Sooner or later, they are going to come for you. But you know what's interesting? Internationally, in the United States, and even locally in the Caribbean, you know what I notice? Women are leading the charge. Women are showing more cojones than men in standing up to these political bandits. Women, and you know them locally, and you know them internationally. You know them in the United States. You know of Candace Owen. You know of Jenny Simon. Just imagine. What does that tell me about you men? What does that tell me about you men? What you've become? You've become spineless worms. That these women have to take the mantle of responsibility and hold politicians accountable. That you as men won't do it. And you've failed in your responsibility. And then when an Emmeline Pierre is elected as the leader of an NNP party, you've got a problem. You've sat on the back burners, okay? Have not even showed any sense of leadership. And then when women take charge, you've got a problem. I'm telling you. See how they're coming for all the people who show some sense of strength and courage? Don't think that you are immune to their attacks. Because if they're coming after the people who show some strength and courage, guess what? You lame ducks, you spineless ones, they're coming for your asses too. They're coming for you. And now I understand, and now I see why you punks sit back and follow and toe the line. Now I understand why. Because you do not have the gall to stand up and say something. You will see your country, your land, go to waste, okay? With youthful adventurism and sensationalism that is not guided by wisdom, experience, and good judgment, and you do nothing about it. You don't say a word. And there are many of you who should know better, who are wrong, who are actually entwined in the whole thing. You're grown people. You're adults in the room. and you see what's happening, and you say nothing because you're getting probably token recognition, or you're getting pennies on a dollar. So you keep your mouth shut. You have to understand, and we've seen this playbook before, unfettered, unabung, adventurism, youthful adventurism, and sensationalism is destructive. We've seen the playbook before. We've seen where it led. And yet still, we have not learned our lesson. If we don't change path, if we don't recognize that there is value in experience, there is value in good judgment, there is value in age, and reckless, unfettered, youthful adventurism leads down the wrong path. A word to the wise is sufficient. As for Guilianni, I think I made a video a few months ago, and I think I captured all that has to be said about how much he transformed the landscape of New York City. So I will put the video in the comment section, and you can take a look at it.